everyone, happy Wednesday, and we've got one of Mr. Mason's favourite guinea pigs today, one that he actually picked himself. I know, he doesn't do it very often, does he? But he does occasionally fall in love with the odd guinea pig and decide that she has to stay in the herd. And this is Darlene, and Darlene is one of the rescue pigs from August of last year. So she came from she was a very little pup, and she must have been one of the babies to the girls that were in that situation. So very quickly, you know, they were all in a shed breeding, very small shed, lots and lots of babies, constantly reproducing, and it took its toll on the girls, Darlene in particular. And so Darlene was a very, very young pup, and Mark instantly fell in love with her. So when he went to go to Claire's house to go and because Claire went to go and pick up all the pigs, and then Mark went to Claire's to go and relieve her of some of the pigs and brought some back to us. And Darlene was one that he instantly fell in love with. He just pointed at her and went, oh, like, she's lovely. Even if he didn't know she was a girl at that point, because she was like, so small. And even if he was a boy, I think he would have got you neutered. It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered because he just loved you because you're just so pretty. Yeah. You're just lovely. But I was just about to say, she's a screamer. Well, she is, but I know she's sat here really, really nicely at the moment, but she is a screamer, aren't you? Are you going to scream, or are you going to be a good girl? Like, no, Mum, I'm going to be as good as gold because you've said I'm a screamer. Well, she is. She's very highly strung. And I've only bathed her a couple of times because you can see she's quite... not like really, really long, but she is quite long haired, and she's another one that tends to get quite dirty, particularly around her bum. I haven't subjected her to a bum shave yet, but it will probably come sooner rather than later. But she's not a fan of the bath at all. That's where you get the most screams. You're not happy, are you? You're so pretty, aren't you? Boop, 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 boop. So she's quite a young girl. So because she was a very, very small pup, I wouldn't have put her past 3 weeks of age at a push. So that would make her just over a year. She would have been a year roughly beginning of August. So still a very, very young girl. She's quite confident in the herd. So you'll see her running around the herd. But she hasn't ventured outside. I don't know whether she ever will. But we can always try and encourage you, can't we, darling? She's a very pretty colour, isn't she? And she was a one as well that came down with the really awful fungal from a lot of the pigs did from that situation, and she came down with it as well. And I found some photos actually on my Google Photos of Darlene when she'd got the fungal, because she'd got it literally just here, and it was like bald, and I was putting cream on it, and she was all right with the cream, but like, I don't like this. I'm going to sit here and sulk. I don't like this cream. It stinks. It does stink. It stinks like old ladies, doesn't it? Well, you've been very good. I honestly thought you might scream at me, but you've been very good. Thank you. Aww. So there we go. The very beautiful rescue pig, Darlene. Boop.